Love is something that you do.
Children live like this in Haiti every single day. There is nothing in this house, nothing at all. It's absolutely horrible what children in Haiti go through. Sometimes they act like they haven't eaten in 3 days, and maybe some of them haven't.
Qui sont mangés à terre?
On va manger.
On va manger.
Bobby and Terry always say, love is something you do. Matthew 5:13 says, you are the salt of the earth. God has called us to preach Jesus, not in what we say, but what we do.
They're just so excited just for this food today.
Merci beaucoup pour manger.
And God has called you to be salt to your sphere of influence. You are the salt of the world.
Bonjour, 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 bonjour. Jazzy, Remy, Ooh, Remy Jazzy. Ooh, Remy Jazzy. Amen.
Amen.
Welcome to out here in Monterey. God bless you. Welcome to the program. They're so sweet. The Haitians been singing and they're rejoicing. They're just Haitians will steal your heart.
Merci beaucoup pour manger.
But this morning we're going to distribute food. We brought everybody a box of food, which is 216 meals in a box. It'll last them about a month. We always have women to come. One person comes and represents the family. If the whole family came, it'd be too many people here. So one person comes. We only allow the women.
And the women are the ones, who carry those big boxes on their head, and they're the ones who cook the food.
Yep.
And so we feel it's better just to give it to the moms, and they're used to carrying these heavy boxes too. These boxes of food are very heavy.
33 pounds each.
Yeah, they carry them on their heads back through the mountains.
Because
but they just love that food.
Sherry's idea, just only women come get their food for their family because they protect that food. Well, in a few moments, we're going to go start giving them food. We've been sharing a little bit of the Word of God with them about the real manna, the bread of life, which is Jesus. But now we're going to go and give them some food. Okay.
All right.
Moi, les Kamen Léo, les trois tirs. Juste les dossiers, c'est nos dossiers. Je l'ai fait à mon câble, mais elle était pour le dernier moment, elle était venue. Avenir pas de bon pour lui, il était toujours venu faire roche là. Mais il était venu faire un accident. Il était venu charger un camion roche, il était fait un accident. Il fin charger camion roche là. Et puis, je fais machine là, il descend, il lui a même monté. Et puis, il monte sur le camion roche là. Et puis, roche là même parti, machine là même parti. Est-ce que la machine là cassée? Puis, machine là même parti ensemble avec elle. Pose lui-même, je fais machine là pas tellement vle pour te laguer machine et puis la machine va tomber en bas mon nan li laguer côté le couche à terre. Mais si roche te charger machine là tout tomber sous lui. Mais machine là même passer machine là voler ni pas trois fois même te fait machine là pas faire rien. Côté le fait accident, c'est viande dans quoi qui te casse, mais pas de bien zone dans quoi qui te gagne. Mais depuis là, tant qu'on travaille tel il pas qu'à faire le travail il toujours aller travail il va travail plus qu'à kimbe faire gente qu'on fait mais c'est là il toujours aller. Moment où vient pas faire charbon encore moment où vient pas faire charbon encore mais elle vient toujours lever toujours connaître mais moment tellement un moment qui difficile tout. Et pour bagay tant pour famille tant pour famille gâté pour ka aider Martinio. Problème est dans dia Martinio. Moment difficile pour moi, monsieur a pas travail, pas acheter beaucoup acheter tant pour quantité de petit Martinio ni bail dans pays.
Donc elle nous dit qu'on a assez partout mais c'est nous on a attendre pour manger pour bagay ça.
Oui.
Mkono naambia mkono shaibwa après ça mkono masih shabu mkono de washuwa na muda shabu mkono fait manger petit sème. Oui.
Qui sont vraiment fait plus?
Moi il fait masih shabu. Dem grandi, je vais aller à la maçon fait caille.
Maman dit quelquefois les bagages dit pour pas pour aussi les accidents. Si pas voter bagages là pas manger. Pas de ça c'est vrai.
Oui, je connais plus quand les parents connaissent le travail. Mais mon client qui est en l'air, qu'on a lâché le crédit dans pour faire marcher là nous.
Quand tu fais grand
Par contre, je veux, mais je connais le goût.
Every day in the country of Haiti, children are hungry and starving, which in many cases leads to death. These children have no strength to play and no hope of a better future. You can help them change their situation now by providing food, because food brings hope. Will you get involved today? Just $16, less than the average restaurant meal for your family, will provide 432 meals consisting of well-balanced, nutritionally rich, great-tasting food. Your gift of $48 will provide 1,296 meals, and your gift of $120 will provide 3,240 meals of great-tasting food. Please consider Haiti's hungry children today by calling the number on your screen, visiting our website, or sending in your gift. We cannot do everything, but together we can do something. Thank you.
You know, it's such a joy to be out here feeding the children. They're so hungry, and you know, they just wait for food. They just wait for food, and these villagers are so poor. It's hard for them to make a living, and sometimes the children don't eat for several days, or they start eating the mud from the walls of their hut, or they make saltwater soup to drink at nighttime because they don't have anything. It's absolutely horrible what children in Haiti go through. So they're just so excited just for this food today. Sometimes they act like they haven't eaten in 3 days, and maybe some of them haven't. You know, when I was a little girl, my father was out of work for over a year. We had 5 kids. And I remember my mom setting the table and getting on her hands and knees and just praying that God would send us food. That's why I have a burden for children who are hungry, because I know what it was like. My father was an alcoholic, and you know, he didn't beat my mother, but he sure did not take care of her and the family as he could have. So it's just such a joy to feed the children. Haiti has just experienced dangerous times. There's a lot of rioting and a lot of shooting, and some roads are blocked, and we often go through areas that are bad, and sometimes we can't even get to those areas. And then when we can't get to those areas, the children suffer the most. But it's what God called us to do, you know, and we have to go. We have to go. We just can't say no to them. And some people have asked us, well, why do you leave your country in dangerous times like this and come out here? Okay, Tali, the thing about this is these children are our neighbors, not just our neighbors from the United States, but these are the ones that God has put in front of us to help, whether something is a large thing or a small thing. Some people think, well, my little bit is not going to count, but it does. When you give it like the little widow woman, God sees everything. And so whatever God lays upon your heart to do in this program, as you've seen it, I just pray that whatever your gift is, large or small, that you would really help us to keep feeding these children and these families. Thank you for everything that you've done so far, for every bowl of food that you've fed, for every hungry belly. Thank you, and God bless you.
To learn more about these stories and how you can help change the lives of these poor Haitian children, please visit our website at www.loveachild.com and see what God would have you to do. Please get involved today with one or more of our many outreaches. By going to loveachild.com, you will have a secure way to donate and leave a legacy of hope and compassion for generations to come. Remember, Jesus said, "Inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, you have done it unto me." Please go to loveachild.com now to make a donation and change a life today and forever. On behalf of the poor children in the country of Haiti, thank you, and may God richly bless you.
In Matthew 5, Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he says a very, very familiar passage. I'm going to read it to you. Matthew 5:13 says, "You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt has lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is therefore good for nothing but to be cast out and to be trodden under the foot of men." What is Jesus talking about here? He says we're supposed to be the salt of the earth. The first thing I think of is, what does salt do? What is salt? Salt has very unique characteristics. One is that it preserves. Salt has antiseptic qualities. And finally, we all know in the United States, salt is a savor. But Jesus said, if the salt has lost the quality of salt, it's not good for anything. I challenge you today to be salty. God has called us to preach Jesus, not in what we say, but what we do. Bobby and Cherry always say, love is something you do. It's awesome to pull up into a field with hundreds of kids waiting for us to arrive, and they cheer with gratitude. Why? Because they know we're bringing something good. They know Love a Child is going to brighten the situation. They're going to brighten the day. They're going to provide hope. We are bringing that hope. You see, Love a Child is being salt to this area, to this country, to Haiti. Love a Child is providing a way for people to come to Jesus through what we do, through what we say. I encourage you in the name of Jesus to follow His words. And I challenge you with this. Help us be salty. We need your help. God has called us to be salt in this area, but we need help to do that. And God has called you to be salt to your sphere of influence. You are the salt of the world.
Wow, we can see that this is a poor area. I mean, this is a poor, poor, poor family. I can see the kids in the distance. Covered with all kind of sores all over their face and on their arms and stuff.
Medicine.
It's in potato and probably a lot of other things. Bonjour, babies. Bonjour. Come on in. Bonjour.
You know, this is the food we gave them yesterday, you know, to feed my starving children, the food that we transport every month to Haiti. And the Haitians call it tipanu. That means just a little for us.
Wow.
We come up here and they're
Look at this, Bobby. You know, some of our workers, Peter and Joseph, have found this family and told us about them. The children have red hair and a lot of skin sores and skin diseases, the dust and everything, and of course the malnutrition. So today I brought some medicine to try to treat the children quickly before we go. You know, Bobby and I, when we walked up here, we saw these children eating. But I was thinking on the way up, if you had not sent this food up here, Bobby, they wouldn't be eating anything. And it's just a poor, poor, poor village, you know. Children right now in Haiti are suffering so badly all over Haiti.
And there's so many children in Haiti that's waiting, that has malnutrition, that's waiting for food. Just like these children, we brought these food yesterday, but malnutrition is terrible here in Haiti. I have never seen food so expensive and such an emergency, and so many people who have malnutrition in the country of Haiti.
I'm showing the mom over here how to use this medicine that we brought because the kids have impetigo so bad. Ouais, regardez. Mettez ça dans le bouquet comme ça. Ça c'est bétadine. Est-ce que vous comprenez? I just can't tell you how bad the shortage of food is in Haiti, and we see it every day. And look, there's this 4 or 5 children right here. It's a good example of what the lack of food does. We can't understand it because even in the States, we have food coupons and tickets and, you know, welfare system. There's no welfare system in Haiti. There's nothing at all. And the children are always the ones who suffer because there's nothing that they can do. They just depend on whoever it is that's feeding them. You know, we're cleaning up their sores today, which really is always tied in with malnutrition. Malnutrition and sores and worms, they all go together. Food and nutrients in their body is the most important thing because when they're sick, oh, oui, merci beaucoup, Sherry. When they're sick like that, you know, it's so easy for them to get skin infections and sores. Like you and I, we have good food to eat, our bodies can fight off infection. But children who are starving, they're malnourished, they're anemic, they have nothing at all to fight off infection, and they're really hopeless. And they die so much faster. Okay, let's see, baby. Vinny, let me try you first. Come here, sweetie. Okay, let's just set you. Okay, Kari, lave. Okay? I'm gonna lave feed you, okay? Oh, wow, good job. This is really, really nasty stuff. She's covered with these sores, but today we came with a lot of antibiotics, and hopefully if they keep the kids clean and clean them up really good, this will clear up in about 3 days, hopefully. Okay, baby, you did good. Their hair, which is red, is caused from malnutrition. They should all have shiny black hair, but they don't. They have crusty red hair. Okay, mommy. Médicament ça, il faut un peu. Il faut un peu. Mais après au bas les bains ou séché, vous mettez crème sur le lit chaque matin, chaque fois. Mettez crème ça, tout bouton net. Si vous faites ça, il va disparaître dans 3 jours. We're so glad that we came here today. You know, you may be wondering, oh, well, I don't have a lot of money, there's not a lot of things I can do. But Bobby and I can tell you, if you don't do anything, children will die. If everybody does something, maybe you can say, maybe I can just sponsor the smallest amount of food or so many meals, just even the smallest amount. And it can be some, mommy. Okay, let Timon Vinny, baby. When I walked up, I was just so happy to see that they're eating because I'm looking in their little mud hut and all I see is dirty clothes, a pile of dirty clothes and dry sticks. There's absolutely nothing in this hut. It is so sad. And yesterday we sent food and we sent clothes, so she's got one of the little dresses. She's got one of the little dresses on that we sent. You can look at this little baby, probably about a year old, just looking at me, big eyes, you know, and lethargic, and you can tell that they're very anemic too in their eyes, and their hair is red and dry and crusty. Look at that. She's got bad ear infection sitting on the ground. She's got sores on her feet, so she's got sores all over her mouth in Batago, so we're going to try to close her up too, and her too. But you know, children live like this in Haiti every single day. This is just one of the many children that we see. You know, I'm thankful that Peter and Joseph, our workers, are able to get the food up to them. And I'm so happy that we came up today and we just actually saw them eating, because there is nothing in this house, nothing at all. And that's why you're looking at this program today, because God wants to use you. Thank you.
Every day in the country of Haiti, children are hungry and starving, which in many cases leads to death. These children have no strength to play and no hope of a better future. You can help them change their situation now by providing food, because food brings hope. Will you get involved today? Just $16, less than the average restaurant meal for your family, will provide 432 meals consisting of well-balanced, nutritionally rich, great-tasting food. Your gift of $48 will provide 1,296 meals, and your gift of $120 will provide 3,240 meals of great-tasting food. Please consider Haiti's hungry children today by calling the number on your screen, visiting our website, or sending in your gift. We cannot do everything, but together we can do something. Thank you.
Nan lom malin.
Tu pote nan galo sa? E apre sa, ki so kon fè pou maman?
Ban malin. Petit tout kon kenbe.
Se ti fò?
Antivil.
Antivil?
Oui. On fait manger.
Ou kon fè manje?
Oui.
Ki manjou kon fè? Ou kon fè diri?
Oui.
Ou kon mette poa nan ti fè?
Oui.
Ki manje ou moun pi reme fè? Ou sa kriye la? Sa pase? Ki so manje matin?
Ba manger.
Ou ba manje an?
Non.
Shanda, gade. Mwen pala.
Would you prayerfully consider partnering with Bobby and Sherry Burnett in the years ahead by remembering Love a Child in your will or estate planning? Making a will is an important yet often overlooked aspect of wise stewardship. By including Love a Child, you are investing in the lives, the health, the education, and the future of untold numbers of impoverished children here in Haiti. Perhaps you would consider donating stocks, bonds, real estate, or other assets of value to ensure that the outreaches of Love a Child continue uninterrupted. Please go to the website, call the number on your screen, or write to the address and let us know. Join Bobby and Sherry Burnett and leave a legacy of hope and compassion by providing a better future for the children of Haiti. And remember, only what's done for Christ will last.
Haiti's in a food crisis. There have been roadblocks, shooting, gangs, robbing. Business has been closed. Nobody has no money, no cash. It's been total chaos because gangs are taking over. It's not the ordinary, patient, sweet people that we work with every day. It's not them. But here we are in this village, distributing the food. Today, we're giving out a big fish per family, and we're giving out beans and rice and cooking oil. I've never seen a food crisis like this. But please, before Sherry comes, the amounts that you can give will be on the screen. Please pray and write down the amounts and do what the Spirit of the Lord speaks to your heart, lays upon your heart to do. But Haiti's in a food crisis. Love is something you do, and we're sharing Christ with the village. Sherry?
You know, I've seen the faces of these mothers. They're like really desperate today. Young women, older women. But you know what? It shows the love of God, and so that food opens up a door for the love of God. And that's what draws people into Jesus. It's not hitting them on the head with the Bible. So please, when you look at that screen, say, listen, I can't do everything, but I can do something. I can give the widow's mite. I can give more. God's blessed me. Okay, let me just take a step of faith. Why don't you take a step of faith today and help us feed these people and these children and see what God will do for you?
I just want to say you can call the toll-free number, or you can give online, or write the mailing address. And you see the amounts throughout the program. Please help. Yes. We need your help. This is an emergency. Also, to give every one of you our latest book, Faith, Hope, and Love, a 90-day devotional walk with God will bless your life, color picture every page. It's for your gift of any amount.
Yes.
We want to send you back a gift of love. Please, we want to bless you as you bless others. And God will bless you for blessing the poor.
Don't be discouraged in giving, because God will bless you. We're going to reap if we faint not. Thank you. Okay, honey. Bye-bye.
If this program has been a blessing to you, and you would like to help the people of Haiti through the ministry of Love a Child, Bobby and Sherry would like to give you a copy of both of their books. Love is Something You Do, and the latest release, Faith, Hope, and Love, a 90-day walk with God. Simply call the number on your screen, give your gift, and request the books.
This program is sponsored by Love a Child, Inc.,